Sudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritya Naraseva Narottama Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tajayamagire Nastabreshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavatasya Varitama Shokhi Bhakti Krishna Iswadamo Bhagate Dharmaganadavisa Kalanasya Dishamesha Puranarpilnota Sarvedanta Sarami Shri Bhagavatam Nishyate Tadrasamrita Frutasya Nanyachasya Rasikate Krishna Tvaya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvashraya Pradishoke Pratyakshare Navatakaya Premamaya Bhagavata Krishnera Shriyanga Jayate Kayena Yatavabhya Krishnaranga Srimad Bhagavatam Puran Ki Jai. So this is Saturday Bhagavatam class. June 20th, 2026. We're on the 9th Canto Bhagavatam. Chapter 13, still discussing the Surya Vamsh, the Sun Dynasty. All the different kings that came in the Sun Dynasty, beginning with Ikshvaku, I guess.
Yes, good.
Ikshvaku and Manu and on down the line. Ramachandra, of course, is also in Surya Vamsh. And this is about Maharaj Nimi. Nimi is the recipient, the Kripapatra of the Navayogendras.
Yes, good.
Okay. 11th canto, King Nimi appears again as the Kripapatra, recipient of mercy of the Navayogendras, who teach him about karma and jnana and bhakti. Like a more detailed Bhagavad Gita teaching, you could say. So let's look at the summary of chapter 13 by BBT. The great scholar Janaka was born in the dynasty of Nimi, sun god. Is Janaka, where else is Janaka mentioned in the Bhagavatam? I think it's in sixth canto, Yamaraj glorifies Mahajans. Swayambhur Narada Shambhu Pralada Janako Bhishma Kapilo. What's the third line?
Swayambho Narada Shambhu Kumaro Kapilo Manu.
Kumaro Kapilo Manu Pralada Janako Bhishma Valir Vaya Sakir Vayam. So Yamaraj is the great Mahajan. They call the Dwadasa Mahajans, the 12 great teachers of spiritual wisdom. So Janaka comes in a dynasty of, he's the son of, I don't know who he's the son of, but it's told in this chapter. Let's read the summary again. King Nimi performed so many yajnas. Vashishta was his priest, but Vashishta refused because he was doing a yajna for Indra. In other words, he's getting bigger donations from Indra. They say follow the money. So Vashishta was following the money. Vashishta was doing a yajna for Indra. And Nimi asked him to do yajna, he said, get lost, you're small time. You ain't got no money. My fees are billions. Indra's got the money, I go where the money is. That's what it says, he refused. Why?
Because I'm,
Dan, Lo Puja Pratishtha. It's a lot more pratishtha being a yajna purohit for Indra than some king of Earth Nimi. Interesting Is this all Bhagavatam? What is it about? What's the main subject of Bhagavatam? Human psychology. It's all psychology explanation. How the rulers of the world think. How the Kshatriyas. It's all about Kshatriyas and Brahmins. All Bhagavatam is about Kshatriyas and Brahmins. Because they run this society. Brahmins give the guidance, Kshatriyas give the protection. Everyone else is just under their umbrella shelter. So how do they act? They act stupid, they act smart, they act greedy, they act lustily. How do kings act? So they have a phrase, there's nothing new under the sun. So now the sun is in the year 2026. But this sun is millions of years ago. Same thing is going on. Greed, calm,
Krodh,
low, calm, crowd, low, mada, matsarya. All the same things are going on. So the idea of all these psychological exposés is to see, is there any of that in me? Is there any nimi in me? Is there any vishishta in me? Is there any indra in me? These are all representative of different anarthas. They have names. What is indra represents lust and greed. Greed for power and recognition and fame, and lust for women. So he got cursed by one sage to what? He got cursed by a sage, he stole his wife, and the sage cursed him to have his body covered with vaginas. And the guy said, this is not too cool, you know. Arms everywhere. So the sage said, okay, I'll make him eyes. So you see paintings of Indra with eyes. So that's like, you know, so that's not a good example. That's why I say, Bhagavatam is full of examples of what not to do. Many good examples of what not to do. So, Vashishta wanted to get money from both sides, so he asked Nimi to wait until he finished Indra's sacrifice. Just like here in Kartik, at the end of Kartik, the Brahmins are big in demand, because everybody wants to feed Brahmins to conclude their Kartik Vrata. So when sometimes you have to book the Brahmins. So I booked a feast for 21 Brahmins. And he said, be here on time, we only have 10 minutes for this feast. We have another feast at 12:30. So your feast has to start at 12 o'clock, we finish by 12:15. And we have another feast at 12:45, one at 1 o'clock. But when we had the big feast, we had all this food cooked. They weren't eating very much. I said, what's the deal? He said, we have to eat 6 lunches today. So that's going on 2026. And Vashishta's doing the same, Bob. I'm doing yoga for Indra. Wait, man. I'll finish this one and come right to your house and swaha. Pick up $1 billion from Indra and get $500,000 from you, you know. Just see what's going on here. So, Nimi couldn't wait. He said, my life is very short, it's about to finish, I can't wait. So he had another priest do the yoga, and what did Vashishta do?
Angry.
Calm, crowed, he became crowed, he became angry, hey, what are you doing? And Nimi cursed him to fall down, may your body fall down. But Nimi got angry and cursed him. May you also fall down. As a result of this, they both died. The priest died and the king died. They took birth again. Oh, God. He became the son of Urvasi and Mitra of Varuna. Okay. After Nimi was killed by the curse of Vasishta, the priest preserved his body in fragrant chemicals. And it's called embalming, I guess. When the sacrifice was over, the priest prayed to the Devatas to give him birth again. So, but Nimi said he didn't want to take birth again. That's right. So he stayed dead, but they were still wanted to get a king, so they churned his body. I don't know how you churn bodies. Put him in a mixie or something, I don't know. Put the body in a mixie and blend it up. I don't know how they churn a body. I know I churn yogurt, but make butter, but you twist the legs, or twist the arms, or just one leg, one arm. I churn a body. Pull both ears or what? Pull back ears back and forth. And Janaka was born. So who is the father and mother of Janaka?
Nimi.
Nimini. So Janaka had so many sons, they're all listed here. And they had a whole bunch of guys listed here. All the sons were great self-controlled personalities. And this is the end of the list of the entire Surya Vansh. Okay, good night. Surya Vansh. So let's see what important verses are in this chapter. Let's look at chapter 13 now. Okay, that's about Sun Dynasty, Nimi. The Bhagavatam is all about Krishna and his devotees. Okay. So that's what they do up there in heavenly planets. They get angry, they get lusty. So what's new up there? No, same old, same old. So the idea is, don't go for moksha. Don't go for swarga moksha. You're not getting any promotion. It's just higher class. It's like the difference between drinking water in an iron cup and drinking water in a gold cup. Heavenly planets, you're drinking a gold cup. Here you're drinking an iron cup. What is the iron cup called? Stainless steel. Steel means iron. So you drink water in an iron cup or a gold cup, it tastes the same. So, verse number 9, chapter 13, read the Sanskrit. You don't have the book, that makes it hard. You have the book?
Yes, good.
Okay, read verse number 9, chapter 13, Sanskrit.
Yasya yogam na vanchanti viyoga bhayakataraha bhajanti charanam bhojam munayo harimedasaha.
Very nice verse. The sages recognized Bhagavan. They were suffering in fear of separation from the body. Therefore, they don't want to get a material body, so they worship the lotus feet of Krishna. So, interesting commentary here. It's impossible to worship Krishna without having a body. So the sages they say, we don't want a material body, but we want to worship you. So what does that mean?
Siddhadeha.
Siddhadeha. So this verse is mentioning that the sages are praying for a Siddhadeha. By Viyoga by Katra. Katra means I'm very agitated, disturbed by fear of getting another body. But I want a Bhajanti Charan Ambujam. Ambuja means lotus, Charan means feet. We want to do bhajan, lotus feet bhajan. Medasa means intelligent. the Hari Munis. Hari Munis means devotees. You're a Hari Muni. Muni means a thoughtful person. A thoughtful devotee of Hari has intelligence, Vedasa. So he's fearful of getting another material body. He wants to get a spiritual body to be Krishna's servant. That's a very beautiful verse, actually. This indicates Siddhadeva. So let's see a BBT commentary on this verse. It's interesting when you have the eyes, when you have a certain degree of knowledge, it changes your vision. That's why philosophy in Indian philosophy is called darshan. Sad darshans, the 6 philosophies of India, because there's 6 ways of seeing reality. There's 2 realities. There's prakriti and aprakriti. There's spiritual reality and material reality. So there's 2 ways of seeing reality. And there's 6 different viewpoints of those 2 realities. So the sages, so when you have an idea, have knowledge, full understanding, there's such a thing as a siddha. You'll see that in this verse. Ordinary person won't see it. Vishnath is not ordinary. Vishnath writes about siddha in Madhurya Kadambini and what else? Ragmartana Chandrika. So many places. He talks about the spiritual body. So he writes in his commentary, they say we're afraid of getting a material body. So we want to worship your lotus feet. The verse doesn't directly say spiritual body. But he sees it. He has darshan. The philosophy of the Bhagavatam is saying, we're afraid of getting a body, but we want to worship you. So most people don't see that. I read the Bhagavatam many times, I didn't see Siddhadeva, but now I see it. Because of Vishna's vision. Vishnu has deep philosophical understanding, so his vision is very deep. You look at the commentaries on Gita, Vishnu, and what acharyas have seen that. Everybody sees the Gita. Who's written commentaries like Vishnu? Nobody. So to say everybody's seen the Gita. Who's written commentaries on Gita like Tripurari Swami? It's called the Bhagavad Gita. It's feeling and philosophy. It's amazing Bhagavad Gita. It's fantastic. It's so full of Bhav and so full of Gopi Bhav and insight. It's remarkable. And it's a Western-born person, Prabhupada's disciple. But his insight is deeper than like Vishnu. I'm reading it now. It's again, I read it so many times. It's so deep. So let's see what Prabhupada's commentary is on this verse number 9. He has a very extensive commentary. To give an idea, but let's see what he said. Devi didn't want a material body because that's bondage, because he is a devotee. So he wanted a body he could serve Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also prayed, Dadana Janana Sundaram Kavitam Va Jagadishagame Mama Janmani Janmani Ishre Bhavatat?
Bhavatat Bhaktir Ahaitiki Tvai.
This is Bhagavat or Bhagavat?
Bhavatat.
I don't even know. I already said it wrong. Bhavatat, huh? I was always saying Bhagavat. Bhavatat Bhaktir Ahaitiki Tvai. Oh, Jagadish. Krishna. I don't want wealth, women, followers, flowery language. All I want is service of your lotus feet. A devotee does not want, will accept anybody, material or spiritual. He just wants to serve Krishna. That's real liberation. So Vishwanath says Brahmins While the spiritual body serve Krishna. Prabhupada doesn't buy that, which is an even higher vision, which Prabhupada possesses himself. He said, I'm not afraid. I follow Lord Chaitanya. Vishnu also follows Lord Chaitanya, but he wants to say spiritual body, because that's called Dristi Koan, angle of seeing from the corner. Koan means corner, Dristi means seeing from the corner. You're in that corner, you see what you see. You sit in this chair in the restaurant, you see the wall. That's your Dristi Koan. Somebody else sits somewhere else and sees something else. Angle of vision. Your angle of vision is called Dristi Koan. So Prabhupada says, hey, Nimi doesn't want a body, but the higher principle is, I'll take a body, I'll take a material body, I'll take a spiritual body, I'll be born or not born, I'll go to the spiritual world, I'll take birth in the material world. It doesn't matter, the Janma syndrome, I just want to serve Krishna anywhere, anyhow. That's higher synthesis, higher vision, higher Siddhanta. No, not said, you can't say higher, just different viewpoint. They're both high, because it's serving Krishna either way. This is real liberation. If one has a strong desire to serve Krishna, he will accept a material body. There's no cause of anxiety. Don't be afraid. A material body, if one's a liberated soul. He quotes Rupa Goswami. It's a great purport. It's really long also. Iya yasya hridasya karmana manasagira Nikalasvapya vastasu jiva mukta sushate. A person acting in Krishna consciousness. I thought that was great. Krishna consciousness. But his body, mind, and intelligence is liberated even in the material world, even though engaged in so many material activities. The desire to serve Krishna establishes one as liberated in any condition of life, whether you have a spiritual body or material body. In a spiritual body, devotee becomes a direct associate of Krishna, Parishad. He's always liberated. Even though devotee may superficially appear in material body, he's always liberated, engaged in the same duties of serving Krishna. You know, Prabhupada lived this reality. He didn't just write about it. Anyone can write about higher reality, but to live it, believe it, write about it, live it, that's the highest expression of it, of the concept. Whether the devotee is alive or dead, one's only concern is to serve Krishna. Tyaktva deyam punarjanma naiti mam eti sarjana. When devotee gives up body, he goes directly to become, there it says directly. No stopover. Doesn't go to Bhoma Vrindavan, goes directly. When devotee leaves the body, devotee goes strictly to become associate of Krishna and serve him. Although he does the same thing in the material world, in the material body. A person who has brains is concentrated on serving Krishna, is not afraid of accepting the material body. But a non-devotee who's not serving Krishna is very much afraid of dying and accepting another body. Therefore, we should follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Shiksha, Mama Janmani Janmeshwari. It doesn't matter whether we accept a body or a spiritual body, material body, just serve Krishna and be happy. Chant and be happy. Service, service. Okay, keep going, guys. Let's see what else we have. Chapter 13. It's exciting, isn't it? You guys look so excited. I'm sorry to keep you awake, but you know. So look at verse 18. How is Sita appeared? How does she appear? 18th verse, how she appears. No comment. Nobody knows.
We know when Janaka Maharaj was told by, I don't know, by sister or Nagam, I forgot, to plow the field. And when he was plowing the field, Sita kicked it.
What kind of plow you use?
Gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of crop you got.
Sita.
You got seeds from a gold plow. If you use an iron plow, you get chickies. So you use gold plow, then you get Sita. Pretty amazing. Okay, let's go on. Let's Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram. Okay, now chapter 14. King Pururava. Let's look at the summary of the chapter. It's another exciting chapter. Kings and it's all kings. Kings and their exploits. Game of Thrones. Lord of the Rings. Oh, this chapter has a different title. Oh, look at that. Very interesting. Cat is out of the bag. Chapter 14 says the story of Pururava. Here it says, King Pururava enchanted by Urvasi. So it's a lot more exciting title of a movie. The movie was titled Story of King Pururava. What was that? But King Pururava enchanted by Urvasi. Now there's some fireworks. You have more audience for a bigger audience. Watch out. Urvasi, isn't she some heavenly damsel? Isn't she a prime girlfriend of Indra? Wait a minute. Who is this guy Pururava? What did he do to get hurt? What happened? How he got enchanted? What happened after that? So now, chapter 14, 9th canto, begins the description of Chandravamsh, descendants of Chandradev. And it gets to, what does this canto end up describing?
Krishna.
Krishna and Chandravamsh. Okay, let's read the summary. Okay, here we go. Kam, Krodh, Lo, Mo, Ma. Chandradev Soma kidnapped Priyasvati's wife. And we got a kid named Buddha. Not the Buddha, but Buddha. Chota Buddha. He was pretty busy, I guess. Brahma was born from the lotus of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. He had a son named Atri. Atri's son was Soma. Soma is another name is what?
Chandra.
Chandra. Soma's a dealer. He's the king of drugs. And stars. What are the wives of Chandradev known as?
Nakshatras.
Nakshatras. How many does he have?
27.
And still he's stealing more. Can you ever satisfy lust?
No. And oh.
What is the analogy?
It's like itching.
That's also used, but
Pouring ghee in the fire.
no. Yeah, no, that's
Bringing butter close to fire.
that's the danger of women and men. Women are fire, men are butter. They all get melted up there. The analogy I say you can't put out lust. What's the analogy? It's like lust is like a fire. Try to put out a fire by pouring gasoline on it.
Yeah.
You have lust, so you have 27 wives. So you try to put it out by stealing
Brihaspati's wife.
Brihaspati's wife. Did you put out the fire? No. Because you stole somebody else's wife also. You keep stealing wives. So you can't put out lust by getting another wife or a relationship. Just like you can't put out a fire by pouring gasoline. I'm not trying to compare women to gas. Don't get me wrong. But they are flammable. They can highly flammable. Combustible. They should have a sign that says, stay 500 feet behind. This truck is carrying combustible, inflammable liquid. Stay 500 feet behind. Then you're a safe distance. But they ride bumper to bumper. Boom. And then blow it up. Gasoline truck blows up. So here's the deal. What happened here? Someone conquered the universe. He was real proud. He kidnapped Tara. The way Tara also means stardom.
Yes, good.
So he likes all-star girls like that. He has an all-star cast. The all-star cast of Heavenly Women. Lead actor Soma Dave. He's quite a character, actually. Supposed to be a Brahmin or something.
Yeah, yes, good.
I don't know about sense control, but he's a powerful personality. Okay, he kidnapped Tara, and then what happened? A fight came out. That's always there. Brahma rescued Brihaspati's wife from Soma. But I guess Soma's not too strong. He couldn't beat up. What?
Brahma.
Who stole?
Soma stole.
Brihaspati. Brahma got Brihaspati's wife back.
Yeah, and gave to Brihaspati.
Okay. So, I guess Brihaspati couldn't beat up Chandra. Too radical. Doesn't have enough Rajaguna. So we got Buddha and all this stuff. Okay, now the whole thing with Puruvara. He happened to bump into Urvasi Kurukshetra, and he spent one night with her, and she said, she left and he was unhappy. So she said, worship the Deva to the Gandharvas, maybe you can get some luck. So the Gandharvas were happy with his worship, so they gave him a girl. She was fired up. Her name was Agni Stali. Stali means a place of fire. Gandharvas gave this guy, they gave him a fireplace. Agni Stali means fireplace. It's very funny. Peru was so cracked. He thought Agni Stali was Urvasi. So then he made a fire, and oh God, what a crazy. He did some yoga with a fire. And Anyway, that's you got all his desires satisfied by doing yajna. What's that verse? Third chapter of Gita.
Yajna.
About sa praja pravacha kamadena dukkha or something.
Sayajna praja srishva purovacha prajapati anena krishnishyatam keshavos ishtakam.
What's the translation? Be thou happy by performance of this yajna. By doing this yajna, he'll give you everything you want, like a kamadena cow. So this guy Purva did his yajna, fire yajna. With his fire, got all his desires satisfied. So let's see what's the high point of this chapter. Yeah, it's like, this is the thing that's going on here. Guys chasing girls. Verse number 6. Shukracharya sided with the moon along with the demons. Who they fight? Brihaspati. That's wild. So the moon god joined the demons to fight the demigod, the Devata's guru, Brihaspati. Shiva joined Brihaspati. All the ghosts and hobgoblins. What a great fight that must be. My God, man. I don't think I want to be on the opposite team, man. Who won the battle? Let's find out. Let's look at the commentary. Okay, this is really getting exciting now. I'm really getting excited. Are you guys excited? Because of enmity, see, that's all the whole thing, anger, enmity, between Brihaspati and Shukra. So the two gurus didn't like each other. One was a Advaitin, one was a Vaishnava, basically. Shukra, he was a karma kanda. One was in the karma, one was in the bhakti. He took the side of the moon god and joined with the demons. But Shiva, because of affection for the son of a spiritual master, joined Brihaspati. Prabhupada's commentary. Chandradeva is a deva, but he fought against other devas and joined the demons. Shukra is an enemy of Brihaspati. But he joined the moon god to retaliate against Brihaspati. Shiva is affectionate, joined Brihaspati. The father of Brihaspati was Angira, from whom Shiva got a lot of knowledge. Therefore, Shiva had some affection for Brihaspati and joined his side in the fight. For Shiva is well known for having received knowledge from Angira Muni. One thing that's interesting to see is the role of affection. The loving bondage between personalities has much more influence than political affiliation. Even you're a demigod or a devata, you won't even follow. You're a devata, you won't follow devatas. You go with the asuras because of affection. Like you see example of Bhishma. Bhishma was the grandfather of Krishna, but he fought against Krishna. Why?
His affectionate to Kauravas.
Because of affection for the opposite team. What other examples were there like that? In Kurukshetra battle.
Kamsa?
Dronacharya also.
Karna.
He loves Arjuna, but he fought against.
Karna. What do you say?
Dronacharya.
Dronacharya. Dronacharya was the guru of Duryodhana and the guru of Arjuna, the opposing commanders of the two armies. He taught him how to fight. He was favorite. He loved Arjuna more, but he was bound to Duryodhana because of
Maintained by him.
because he's on the payroll.
Duryodhana is king.
Because Duryodhana was the king. So his affection was defeated by money. because the king was the boss, paid his salary. So sometimes affection conquers, sometimes money conquers. So you see how people are influenced by affection. So see how sweet it is that Shiva has affection for Brihaspati, because he received knowledge from his disciple, Angira. So he fought again, although he's a Deva, he fought against the Devas. He's a Vaishnava. Vaishnava, he fought against the Vaishnava.
He fought with the Brihaspati.
No, Gurudev, he was on Brihaspati.
Oh, yeah, okay, shooting, but the point of affection is what I'm trying to make here. Because there's different, sometimes you go with the money, follow the money, sometimes you act on affection. What other examples of that? What do you think?
Karna.
What about Karna?
He is affectionate to Duryodhana.
Duryodhana's friend.
Karna was the brother of the Pandavas. He was 6 Pandavas because he's a son of
Kunti.
Kunti.
And son.
And son.
Who's
Son god.
And
Son
son.
god. And son.
Suryadev.
Suryadev and Kunti. And so who produced Kunti and Indra produced Arjuna?
Yes.
Okay. So Karna went to the other side. Why?
Because he is affectionate to Duryodhana.
Affectionate to Duryodhana.
Because the affections are Duryodhana. He's a brother of Arjuna. He went to Duryodhana's side and fought the war, Kurukshetra war against him. He's his brother. His mother is Kunti. Pandava's mother is Karna's mother. Who killed Karna?
Arjuna.
It's really a tragic thing,
Arjuna doesn't know that he is his brother. He knows, but he doesn't.
He knows what he doesn't know.
Karna knows, but Arjuna
Arjuna
doesn't know.
doesn't. Pandava doesn't.
They probably found out afterwards.
Yeah.
A little late.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so it's a lot of, that's why I said human psychology. Emotions, affection, duty, money sound familiar, right? That's what makes Indian movies.
And dancing.
Yeah, don't forget the dancing. Half the movie is dancing. Okay, let's go on here. Oh, cursing this, that. Okay, verse 23. Pruva is trying to butter up Urvasi, flattering her. That's the whole trick. She's not too impressed. He's saying, what mortal would not serve you? You attract all men with your beauty and alluring posture. Okay. Got some dangerous curves. That's second Brahma's commentary. Okay, 451. See where we got now. Over here. First, our investigate the T and C of their relationship, verse 22. I missed that. Here, listen, Jack. I mean, Peru. Listen, Peru. I always eat food cooked like doses. I don't want to see you naked anytime except in the bed. And King Peru said, okay, that's cool, I'm on. Count me in. So now Prabhupada's commentary. Oh. It appears from the words of Urvasi that the standard of living, eating, and behavior and speech in heaven is different than earth. Heavenly planets, people don't eat such abominable things as meat and eggs. Everything they eat is cooked in ghee. Nor do heavenly people, Swargavasis, either men or women, do they like to see men or women naked, except at the time of union. To walk around or live naked or almost naked is uncivilized. But on this planet, it's now become fashionable to dress half naked. Sometimes those like hippies live completely naked. Why is Prabhupada saying that? I'll tell you, you don't know. Prabhupada started the ISKCON movement in 1966 in New York. And Tamal Krishna joined in 1967, I think, in San Francisco. Before he joined, he was living in a nudist camp, a nudist colony. Everybody lived there with the wind. Digambara. Ambara means covered. Dig means direction. Like we say Vishwambara, name for Chaitanya. Means one who covers the universe. Vishwambara. So Digambara means covered by the direction. There's a type of Jain sannyasi, what's he called?
Digambara and Svetambara. Two of them.
Digambara Yati. It's called Digambara Yati. Yati means sannyas. There's a village near here called what? Yatipur. Ever heard of that?
Yes,
Jatipura.
Yatipur was J was Y. The original name was Yatipur. Why?
Vallabhacharya.
No. Madhavendra Puripad stayed there. Madhavendra Puripad was a great sannyasi, way before the time of Babaji. Madhavendra Puri is like 1,000 years ago. I don't know, a long time ago. Madhavendra Puri stayed in Govinda Kund, and he also stayed in Jatipur. And then Jatipur he installed the deity of Nachi on the hill. That's why there's an old temple on the hill at Jatipur. Everybody goes up the hill at Jatipur. All the Gujarati Vaishnavas come down. And then there's an Aparad Banga Shila there. There's a go-around Shila they call Aparad Banga. And when you go up the hill, take darshan of the old temple of Nachi. There's no Nachi there. Nachi's in Rajasthan, Natur. You come down, you use 7 Satbar Prikma, the Aparad Banga Shila, then you get forgiven for your offense of stepping on Govardhan Hill. Because all the Valavacharya followers step on Govardhan Hill to walk up to the top. That's an offense to step on Govardhan. So they counteract it by going 7 times around. You see that Shila on the right hand side?
Yes, good.
When you're going through Jatipur, you know, all real narrow street, all dogs sleeping on the side, guys selling sweets. There's a nawi there full of milk and stuff. On the right hand side, people are bathing a Shila. That's called Jatipur. Right at that juncture there, where they're bathing Shila, there's also a Shila where he goes around. If you go up the hill, it's not required to go around if you're not going up the hill. Some people do it, I don't know why. They don't understand what they're doing. Especially only for that. Because some people say, you go 7 times around to get forgiven, your offense is a prikma. It's not that at all. It's only for those who walk up the hill. Okay, what is this? So, yeah, Purport, verse 23. So,
You said Tamal Krishna.
oh yeah, so he was living naked in a nudist camp, and he told Prabhupada when he joined. He said, I was living there And some devotees came out there to do a kirtan program. Give a lecture in the hall. And I got attracted to Bhakti. I was living in a tree house. I built a house in a tree. There was some boards and stuff, and tree branches. And I came out of the enjoyed this kind. Samal Krishna. It's in his biography, it's not I didn't make it up. It was called Lone Star Ranch or something like that. It's in the Prabhupada's biography also by Satsuru Das Goswami. Describes it to all Krishna joy. I'd be pretty embarrassed about it. I would ask to take it out. Hippies. He used to say hippies are happies. No, Prabhupada said that.
Hippies became happies.
I guess. Hippies became hapless. There's also the word hapless,
Yeah.
which I don't know what it means. Do you know about it?
What, hapless?
Yeah.
It means you have no power over your life.
No,
Yeah, that's right. So no self-determination, no direction, no control, no determination to do anything, no power over your life. Hapless. Thank you. So hippies became hapless, and then became
Happies.
happies when they found Krishna. Okay, verse 38. Urvashi preaches to Puruvara.
Yeah.
She said, "You're a man, don't die. Don't allow your senses to overcome you like wolves. Don't let your senses eat you. Don't make friendship with women who have hearts like wolves." I don't understand. I mean, it's a little hard to, This is a woman speaking about women, but maybe it's Urvashi speaking about Urvashi. Because, I don't, anyway, that's what it says. Srinam Rikanam Ridam. Srinam Rikanam. Rikanam means wolf. Who's Rikadar?
Bhima.
Bhima in Mahabharata, his nickname is Rikodar. What does that mean?
Voracious eater.
Wolf belly. Udar means belly. Damodar. Rika means wolf. So he liked to eat. The thing about wolves, they don't eat so much at one time, but they're always eating. They like to eat. Wolf. They're never satisfied. They never, like dogs eat and sleep. Wolves are always on the prowl. They eat and keep walking. They're very passionate animals. They look like dogs, but they're little different characteristics. The wolves. And look at verse 37. That's a great. Women are Akarun, Krur, and Durmarsha. Akarun, Krur, Durmarsha. They're merciless, cruel, and intolerant. They're not compassionate.
Cunning also.
Cunning. They'll do anything for their pleasure. They'll kill their husband or brother.
What was he saying?
I don't know about this stuff. I don't think it'll be very popular in modern terms, modern world. But that's what Urvashi's got to say about the thing.
can't say women have never done those things.
But it's not so common like men do.
That's not what it's saying. It's saying women do those things. So do men. It doesn't say men don't do those things. We're talking about women right now. And they do those things.
Well, the woman speaking, I mean, basically, let's go one step higher here.
Right.
Take out the gender, take out the women, take out the men, and say human beings. Look at how human beings, men or women, probably more men, definitely more men than women, how cruel they are to other living entities. How many men cruel? There was like 50 million bison. Bison's like a wild, like a kind of, like a bull type, a mammal, like big cow bull type, with a lot of hair because it's cold. There's like 50 million of them, and all the men that conquered America from Europe just rode by in trains and shot them dead. Didn't eat them, didn't use them. 50 million of them.
And they're occupied.
1750 to 1900.
Oh.
So they settled America by killing all the natives who lived there. And then all the natives lived on these animals. They used arms, they used every part of the animal, skin for clothing. They just rode by in trains and shot them. And there's 80 million animals wiped out by men. One bullet was fired by a woman. So human beings are, I would substitute all these descriptions for human beings. Go make friendship with human beings. They're all like wolves. They're merciless, cruel, intolerant, will do anything for their pleasure. Now it's more realistic. Who can argue?
Friendship with human beings.
Well,
Don't make friendship with human beings.
it's a fact.
Yes.
Make friendship with Shaktis and Gopis. What's happening, man? Yeah, that's cool. What time?
5 o'clock.
That's also cool. Okay. Oh. I forgot. There's the water. You're a timekeeper. Like, sure. Like, goodness. They show me the book is 9,000. It was 2,000 last year. The book says 9,000. So I know. Okay. Okay, no more about that stuff. Let's go to the... It says here on verse 43, King Purura meditated all night upon Urvasi. While he was meditating, Trade Yuga began. And the karma kanda manifests in Trade Yuga. What's happening? Anything happening? Rain. So now we can say rainy season begun.
That's good. Finally.
Yeah, we should get in our underwear and go on the roof. Come on, guys. The two brothers go over ashes on fire. King Peru was meditating upon Urvasi. He's singing on or what? Is he on?
Yes, good.
Okay. And Peru was a materialistic man interested in enjoying. He decided to perform karma kanda yogas to fulfill his listing desires. The yoga should be performed to please Krishna. And Kali Yuga wants to do Sankirtan yoga. Yoga Sankirtan Kriya Vijanti Vishwanavita. Okay. Only those who are intelligent do Sankirtan. Everything can be accomplished by Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Okay, verse 47. Purura wanted to go to heavenly planets, so he did a yajna to sacrifice the Lord. Sarvadeva Mayam Harim. He's getting all right here. They take stop everything.